legends play, where every swing and every cheer makes your day. The BLS Society, we bring the hype. Crack a cold one, ignite the night. Hey! The BLS Society podcast. We alive.
Skirt! What's up, guys?
What's going on?
We are live.
Little product placement there. Sorry.
That's right. How's everybody doing? Cody left. Oh, now he's back in. Okay.
Oh,
there he is.
Are
All
we
right.
live or no?
Yes, we are live. Sorry.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
We
It
are
kicked me out.
100% live. Oh, it kicked you
Okay,
out?
sounds
All
good.
right.
Yeah.
No worries. We are
We're
live.
good.
Yes. Welcome, everybody, to the Beer League Society podcast. It is Wednesday, August 12th, and my smoky old fashioned is smoking.
You went smoky. There you
I
go.
did go
Look at
smoky
you.
today.
I could smell it from here.
I know,
What'd you
right?
go with today? The cherry, the hickory. What'd you do?
I went cherry. I've been kind of digging the cherry
Classic.
a lot
It's
lately.
classic.
Yeah.
You got to go cherry. You
Right.
gotta-
I just
I
got-
don't like the mesquite or the cedar. Like the apple's good. Apple's good.
I have like a whole huge
Yeah,
bag of
I
hickory.
get that with Apple.
Yeah.
I had a whole huge bag of hickory, but I started doing the cherry a little bit because I got this new fancy contraption. I don't know. You might not have.
Ooh,
This
I have
is
not
this
seen
is like
one.
stepping up my smoker game, man. It's electric. It USB-C charging. I mean,
Ooh.
yeah. Fuck all you guys. I got the goods here. Yeah, it's
Wow.
like there's like three little prongs that like go into the pile of wood chips, and it like heats it up with electrically, and then it starts to smoke it. It's the best. It's the bee's knees, man. I mean, like I just press a button and boom, done. I know,
Wow.
no fucking around. And then when it's
That's-
dead, I charge it with USB-C.
I mean, there is something to be
That's
said though
super
for,
nice.
for getting out the butane lighter because I like playing with fire. So like,
It's part of the experience.
it's part of the experience. You got to go.
You know what? Yeah, like most. Like, first of all, smoked old fashions used to be kind of like more of a drink for show for me.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
but then
it's fun.
I just grew to love them so much that I was like, well, I might as well just friggin' make another one and make another one
Right.
and make another one. Before I knew it, I was like, I make these things all the damn time now. But the butane, I think I might still use the butane one for show every now and then, pull it out, like just, like if I'm making it in front of a bunch of people and I want like them to get the full effect
Just
of
a little
how bougie I am.
razzle dazzle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a little-
right.
Oh yeah. Little razzle dazzle.
like one of my
little
first
swizzle stick.
Yeah,
one
exactly.
of our first episodes had the little. I was using the butane. Oh yes, we haven't had the
The swizzle stick over here.
Yeah,
Turbo carcinogens, yes, indeed.
Yeah, don't even. That is true, Lean Green, but don't even start about talking about just smoking your food because that is like
That's
the number
gross.
one terrible thing you could do.
There's
There
the
it
swizzle.
There you
is,
go.
the mighty
There it is.
swizzle.
Nice.
The mighty swizzle.
I gotta find my man. I don't know. Like I haven't seen it since I moved. So yeah, I am sans swizzle
Dude,
stick.
how could you not prioritize that in your life? Like,
I mean, I
the
prioritize a lot
Look
of
at
things
that.
in my life, but
But I mean, come on, the swizzle is the I don't even know where now. I see
uh-huh,
that.
yeah,
I don't know where
yeah.
I don't know where mine is. Where is it?
See,
Exactly.
we got to do the whole like, Jason. I'll hold it like this, and then you, and then you, you have yours go across the middle there.
Oh no!
yeah,
That
exactly.
okay? I just I violated my own rules. I don't even know where my swizzle is now either.
No, well, we'll bring it back. Don't
No,
worry.
no
I got this
dedication
guy.
to the bit.
Yeah, no dedication
I
at
mean,
all.
my whole setup changed, man. I gotta figure out. There's I'm sitting behind boxes that are still unpacked from my move and stuff. So I'm sure it's buried
Don't
in
even
there
talk
somewhere.
about unpacking. You're going to be unpacking for the next 3 years, maybe even more. Hell, I've been in
Have
my
you met
house
my
for almost
wife?
20 years. Oh, yes, but I've been in my house for 20 years, and I still haven't all the way unpacked.
Yeah. We have the whole place is basically done already. Like it's like fully decorated. We're like we are only as slow as the pace of contractor work at this point right now. We're dealing with a contractor. I won't publicly shame him on the podcast. Who basically is semi-retired, but still supposedly ran this business, and we're trying to get a like backsplash and a few other things done. And this guy basically works 1 day a week for like 3 hours, and then he's like, "Sorry, I'll see you next week." I'm like, "Come on, dude." Like,
oh no.
yeah, it's brutal.
Do your own backsplash, yeah.
I don't want to fucking tile. I'm sorry, I don't want to tile. I don't want to.
Tile's very satisfying.
Yeah, there's a lot of like this is the dad life, I guess, portion of the show, so we can talk about it for a little bit. But there's a lot of things I would love to DIY. There's a lot of things I don't want to DIY. This particular contractor, I had a guy in my old house that did everything, and he was awesome.
Yeah.
He anything you wanted to throw at him, he could do. He could tile. He's a electrician by trade, but he did our whole basement. He did every project in that old house. He's a little bit swamped right now and isn't able to do most of the projects and plus we're having him come out even further than he was already coming out, yada yada yada. So I don't want to have to deal with like I'm the old school guy that's like get 3 bids and then figure out what you want from the 3 bids. I don't want to have to get 3 bids for an electric guy, a tile guy,
Well, you got an electric guy.
Well, true, yeah, I do. My brother is an electrician, yes, but I don't like. If he needed to work, if he needed side jobs to survive, I would give him plenty of side jobs. But this guy, like he's doing data centers in friggin' in the Midwest. He's golden. No. Like that's well, he's golden. But
you guys don't need three quotes if you're looking for like handyman or home improvement company stuff, because Lean Green's got his own top notch handyman and home improvement. So if you're in the in the Beaufort County area, look him up.
In the Beaufort County area, I would most certainly, because like that's what we're looking for. We're looking for somebody who can kind of do it all, so that I can just have him go to him for every single project. And so we were trying it with this guy. And so, like, these project, there it is. He found it. God damn it! Now I'm gonna go and find mine.
Jason,
you guys are...
do it. Wait, do it. Other way.
Well, it depends on.
I guess.
Yeah,
go look at the live stream and then figure out where you guys are, because the order changes.
He's in the middle. I'm looking at. I got the live stream up.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. I gotta find mine now. God damn it! All right. I'll be back in 10 minutes. No, I'm just kidding.
Andy was talking, and all I just was seeing in my mind, swizzle. Where's the swizzle?
Yeah. Cody was about to take the big swizzle stick award for the day, but then then Jason found his. So I guess I'm the goose. I'm the
all right.
little
So a
today.
backsplash though is easy, especially if you're using you can use mastic. Like you don't have to like go crazy on the thin set and all the kind of stuff. It's something you could say that you've done.
There's plenty that I could say. So what I was getting at though was that can I do all this stuff? Sure, maybe. Tile's one of the ones I tend to stay away from, tile and drywall work. But if push came to shove,
drywall work's the easiest.
I can't stand it.
No, it's not. It's a giant.
Well, not the way you did it. You had like a whole room, like in your basement. That's
right.
That's different.
This is
true.
But
like patching drywall and everything like that.
As I've gotten older,
fine.
I've gotten more and more like I'm not freaking paying for this. I'm going to do it myself.
Well, yeah. That's the point.
Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I?
Right.
Alternator goes out of my son's car. I'm like, I could do that.
Yeah, right.
Like the exhaust manifold goes out in the truck. Oh yeah, and the screws are broken off on the block.
On the studs. Yeah.
I can go to Harbor Freight and get one of those welders. I've never welded before, but hell, I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna unscrew those damn things. I'll figure it out.
There's no way though. I know that I will not be able to DIY everything, so I'm gonna need somebody for something. So these particular set of projects were what I considered to be the trial run, while I dangled the carrot of a massive basement finish project in front of him, where he got super excited and was like, oh yeah, I could take all winter to do this project. It's going to be huge, And so I was like, okay, dude, let's see how you do with a board and batten wall, a chair rail in the basement or in the bathroom, and then tile our backsplash. So it was kind of like a trial run.
I did board and batten in our bathroom 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. Like it's not hard. That is not hard stuff. But we wanted to be able to test this guy out to see if he's going to be legit to do some of like the harder stuff down the road that I just don't think that. Could I do all the skills individually? Yes. Would it take me 7 years to finish it at the rate at which I can get stuff done? Absolutely. So I'd rather pay. When we sold our house, we made a good profit. We earmarked some of that money to get stuff done. You do it. Yeah, you just exactly. So we tried this guy. He sucks. They barely could do the chair rail and the board and batten, so that kind of pissed me off, but yeah. So he's not, needless to say, he's not going to get a basement job.
Well, all right, so this does bring up an interesting subject, and I know we're way off of our outline at this point, but what is the one project or one thing that you want to do that you've never gotten to, or maybe will never get to, but you want to try? Like a home improvement thing, or like a hobby thing. What would that be? For me, I want to build. There's welding.
No, that was mine. Sorry.
I want to build timber furniture.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I've made it say I want to like strip the bark. I want to create my own friggin' bed posts and do all that kind of mess.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just have this extreme passionate desire to do that.
Yeah.
Like taking something that you can I think what makes timber framing so cool is that you take something from a very raw state and turn it into something that can be used without having to actually like mill it.
Very manly.
I would love to mill it, and I think a lot of people that do timber framing stuff would love to do like furniture quality finish work too. Yeah. They just don't want to mill every piece of lumber that they get, so they kind of go halfway and they go timber frame.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
So you want to weld?
I spent. I have a live edge table where I literally drove like 45 minutes away and bought this slab of pecan that was like 4 inches thick. I'm like, this is gonna be sick. And then I got it home and I laid up my garage, and it was so bowed from corner to corner. It took me 13 hours to router it flat because it was so thick and so bowed I couldn't run it through a planer.
Yeah.
So 13 hours of going back and forth, and I'd done it for so long, and it had been basically a pile of wood chips in my garage for like 6 months.
Your garage smelled great though.
Man glitter.
It wasn't bad. Yeah, right. Seriously. But I'd done it for so long that by the time I finally got the top flat, I basically just flipped it over, and then just did holes of where like the frames were gonna go in the brackets. If you flip it over, it's just like crazy, and then just smooth where the bracket attaches. And I was like, good enough for me.
Done.
Like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but you got it done.
Yeah,
but you got it done.
Yeah, got it done though. I did do. I did a shiplap fireplace at our last house, and then of course had to build one at this house.
That one looked
which
really
is bigger.
Nice.
Yeah. I built tables and furniture and stuff like that. I think. Yeah, done. I think I just did all of the board and batten. I would like to build a golf simulator. Just somewhere. Yeah. I want to build a golf simulator in my house is what I want.
100%. Yeah. That have you seen that like guy that did like the $10,000 DIY golf simulator?
No.
Oh, it's.
I mean, that's just depending on the brand. That's just the simulator. Like that's just.
Right. So
that's not the padding or anything. Like that.
No, but like he did the full boat. Like he went and figured out what's the bare minimum that you need. Yeah. So we're not talking like TrackMan here, but Jason and I went down this rabbit hole once before about possibly even like building out like. The iPhone, for example, has a surprisingly good amount of sensors in it that can be used to do some like tracking of golf swing stuff, and so we kind of pulled on
And
that.
if you build like a Raspberry Pi-esque version of like a TrackMan, that would be silly. Just like something like a do-it-yourself, kind of like super cheap, cost-effective.
I'm pretty sure this guy had like an even cheaper version of the $10,000 at-home golf simulator where he did use like a Raspberry Pi with some connected sensors. Like it's, like we were going down the road of like the only thing that iPhone lacks is like LiDAR. And LiDAR is arguably one of like the best sensors in for tracking all that stuff.
I think the newest ones have LiDAR, I think.
Do they?
Oh. Yeah, I think they do.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Do you remember that era where like everyone...
Oh.
I don't remember that area at all.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. So, do you guys remember that era when everyone was using the Xbox Kinect camera? Just taking it away from the Xbox and using it for all these crazy things.
Yeah, hacking the shit out of it, yeah.
And if you're into Tin Hat Takes, the paranormal people still use it a ton to see paranormal
now
phenomena.
Have to research. Now I have to
really?
It's you've never seen that?
No.
Yeah, they use the Xbox controller or the Xbox Kinect to basically identify like paranormal phenomena, and it actually will outline a body moving through space.
Interesting.
Very strange, but it is like and like you can interact with it and like whatnot. It's really creepy. Yeah.
Hard pass.
It'll do,
that's crazy.
It'll do like a stick figure, like it does it for the Kinect, and they've adapted it to be able to figure this out. I don't know how.
Nice.
Could all be BS, but I don't know.
Don't like that. No.
Yep. Yeah. But what I don't know makes me feel a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, before we go any further, I do think we missed a very important event probably like over a week ago now, right? Did we not, Jason? I'm looking at you, right? We had a birthday amongst us.
Yeah. It was Mr. Cody Sparks had a birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
He remembered.
Happy birthday.
I certainly did.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, that's enough of that. Happy birthday,
It ended
Cody.
as quickly as it began.
I like
Nice.
it. It froze.
Right.
Midway for
I could
you.
hear the music, but it froze for me. So I'm like, I don't know if they could see me, so I'm just gonna sit here and smile.
We're
Good.
gonna
No,
make
that
it
was
work
awesome.
today. We're gonna make it work.
I appreciate it, guys. No, that was
Happy
awesome.
birthday.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah, I
do
know, we
shit.
didn't-
Appreciate it.
That's okay.
No, yeah.
That's all Andy.
That's all, Andy. Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you. Yep, it's now I'm finally a man of my word. I was telling people the wrong age for the first 6 months last year. That I was that I was the age I am now. Like it wasn't until
Was that a mistake? Or
yeah, oh yeah,
Like an honest
I
mistake.
genuinely
Yeah.
just like missed a year. Like I skipped a year. Like
How old?
It
How,
was-
how old are you?
I'm 37. So
Okay.
now I'm 30. But I was telling everyone I was 37 last year, and it was like January or February.
Wait.
And I was like, "You're not
Wait.
37 because that would
That's
make
how-
me this age."
wait, is he serious? Dude,
Jason's going through it right now.
I'm going through it, man. Are you serious? That's how old you are?
Yeah.
But
Thought you
honestly, 37, like 35, 36, 37, somewhere around there, that is the age where you legitimately start to forget like how old you are.
Trust
Oh, yeah.
no, you hit 40. Trust me.
No, you do at
check-
42. I'm
No,
just saying,
check-
like 37, around that age range is where it starts. It never stops. I'm just
Yeah.
saying it starts like my wife's the same way. I think she's basically the same, turning the same.
You
She's
careful.
turning 38. Yeah,
Oh, she did it. He did it.
I did it. She's turning 38.
He said the quiet thing out loud. He did,
Right.
he did it.
I was trying to spit it out.
He tried. He tried.
You
but-
idiots.
But I was gonna say actually the opposite. After about 45, you start to remember real quick.
Remember? Yeah.
You don't.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're like son of a mother. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't stop it. Time rolls on.
It
Yeah.
do be like that, man. It
You're
do
a
be like
frickin'
that.
spring chicken, man. I had the world. World was my oyster at that age. Yeesh.
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
awesome.
All right, fam.
No wonder you got so much energy.
Yeah.
I wish I had enough free time for energy. Like,
This is true.
for some reason I am. We'll call it the ADHD, but I am a hobby whore. Like, I've got too many things going on at the same time. Like,
Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
right. Shall we talk some football, fellas? Like, we're
We do
back.
want to talk. Yeah, it is back indeed. Yes, I think. I mean, like, I was excited last time we were on the air, which was right before. When was it? Shit, I don't
End of
even
July.
remember. End of July. Yeah, so not for a while. We were trying to go on last week. Sorry to anybody that was watching. Couldn't make it happen. We're not going to talk about it. But this week we are at least on the other side of the Hall of Fame game, which is the last was the first Thursday in a long list of Thursdays for the rest of the year and onward, where we will have the great sport
And
of football
strange Saturdays and Fridays
on our TVs.
and-
Yes,
Yeah, there's like
fucking every day.
6 Thursdays tomorrow. Like, there's 6 games tomorrow.
6 games.
Like, yeah, there's 6 games tomorrow, and then there's a bunch on Friday, a bunch on Saturday, none on Sunday.
Yeah. But like in a lot of the preseason games, though, the one thing I will say, not a lot of them are televised tomorrow. There's 6 games that you can watch, but you can only watch them locally if they're your team. There's only 2 games that are actually broadcast nationally on, once again, NFL Network and the other fucking 50 streaming services that you have to have in order to watch every game this year. Damn it, they make it hard on us.
That's going to be a real issue
Yeah.
this year. There are games that we're going
It's
to
only
miss.
getting worse.
Yeah. That's not cool. That's going to become a very big subject of ours and of all the big channels as well, because, man, people are just going to miss out on football.
Well, and all these restaurants, like,
Yeah.
what are they supposed to do? You
Right.
know? Like, all these
Well,
sports
they got to bite the
bars?
bullet. They got to buy all these packages.
And I wonder what that cost is like, because if I'm not mistaken, they
It's
have
per TV.
It's like it's like a prorated, like, per TV or something like that, or per,
Regardless
for-
of if they're showing the game or not.
right.
However many TVs they have that are client facing, they have to pay for it. And it's not
That's
like, oh, I'll
nuts.
pay for 5.
I
It's
didn't
like,
know this.
it's all or nothing.
Interesting. Yeah.
Wow.
Poor R-Bar over there, Jesus.
I'm telling you though. Yeah.
Wow.
It's,
that
it's
is
tough out
interesting.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
It's ugly,
I did
man.
not know that. Yeah, it's gonna get ugly, and there's gonna be times that we're gonna miss access to even our own teams.
Our own teams,
Games.
yeah. There
which
is a
just
man,
gonna be crazy.
Jason, I will have to tell you, there is a man, he is known as a man for the people, and he will bring you what you need. And that's how I did it last year, and it was awesome.
Nice.
Plus
nice.
a man, he goes by AM FTP, which in bear circles is a clever
Mhm.
naming convention. Yeah. For the people, also known as fuck the Packers. So
Right. Nice.
but
it.
yes, we can chat about that offline if you need access to anything Bears related. I got it last year and it was awesome.
I think
Nice.
those conversations are going to get more and more frequent as
Exactly.
the NFL continues to do the shenanigans. That
And
they
I
are
don't
doing, so.
I don't feel badly saying it. Like, somebody
Not
come
now,
track
not
me down
anymore.
if you want to right now, but I will be pirate streaming football games this year. Come find me and take me down if you want. I don't care, because it is worth the risk to me that rather than to have to pay the amount of money it would take to cover every single football game for my own team, as Jason pointed out.
It's well over $1,000 to have
Not
all of the
worth it.
subscriptions that you have to have.
Not worth it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're making these exclusive subscriptions really effing expensive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
and the language too. The language kills me, because it's always only blah 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 per month.
Right.
And it's like, okay, great. Yeah, only your thing per month, under the assumption that's the only thing that we need. But
Right.
us as subscribers need a full array of these things that in aggregate equates to way more than what you guys were charging us back when TV was only available on one source. So I jumped on early on the streaming TV. I ditched cable and I was like, I want streaming.
Cut the cord.
Yeah, for about a year or so, it was absolutely heavenly. It was, like there was no annual contract. You can cancel whenever you want. We switched providers based on who had the best deal, every 3 months or so. Things were awesome. And then all of a sudden the cable companies caught on and all the networks caught on, and they just made it an absolute fucking nightmare now. It's beyond terrible.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I agree. Yeah, it's we'll have to figure it out, but yes, it definitely will be a thing this year that many people are going to be complaining about.
At least the Thursday Hall of Fame game with the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals was a banger of a game. banger of a game.
Yeah. That was fun way to start things off.
Yeah, I did not have high hopes for that game in the slightest. I was like, oh, preseason starts next week. The Cardinals and the Panthers, like, what? Like, this is who they, like, you know what? Let's really get people excited for the season that's coming back. Egg on my eggs. That was what a game. Incredible game.
Yeah, that was fun. That was really fun. Yeah. Oh, there. Oh, I got to see. I don't think I ever get to see Andy's avatar.
Yeah.
And show me your avatar.
Yeah,
I never.
Yeah, that was cool.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Those turned out so well, man. Those look
so
great.
good. So good.
Age of AI.
Love it.
Yeah. What did you use for that? Like which AI?
His own.
That was
secret.
No, that's OpenAI Image Edit 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So, nice.
If you want the prompts, I can tell you the prompts.
Hey, don't tempt me.
I'm gonna be a prompt dealer. It's gonna be like fucking drugs before you know it. I got prompts, man.
I got
some prompts?
that prompt that you need, baby.
I got sick. I got sick of having to think about my prompts, so now I created the sub agents to write prompts.
I know, right? Yeah, that's the I go to ChatGPT to write me prompts that I put into Claude Code. It's fucking stupid.
Right. So I have like a recursive sub agent that now like creates the prompt, evaluates the prompt, synthesizes it, scores it, and sends it back to me and says, "Okay, copy and paste and use this one."
Yeah.
So
I give it 3 years, and we're gonna be all the people at the end of Wall-E, just like floating around in our chairs.
Yep. It's
No joke,
coming.
man.
It's coming.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, so we were talking Hall of Fame game. We had
an incredible game.
Some more shit. Incredible game, yeah. But like I know that like focus.
We're focused. You're focused.
Yeah. Like. I don't know
Your
about you
audio's
guys,
still a
but
little bit choppy, but it's doable.
It's definitely doable. Carson Beck balled the hell out.
Yep.
You mean
Looks
Carson
great.
Palmer 2.0?
Right. But just with better knees.
At this stage, you don't know.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know.
But no, he played really well, which I think he's kind of been a sleeper even in the dynasty leagues of like, he was drafted later than some of the other quarterbacks, but he's also going into arguably one of the better situations as far as, when they drafted him, like, Jacoby Brissett was doing his shenanigans with all of these holding out and all that stuff, even though he did get his contract extension. But it's interesting because I think the way if Beck pulls out another performance similar to how he played in that preseason game, that leash for Jacoby Brissett is going to get shorter and shorter.
It's interesting,
and shorter.
yeah. Because now they're invested, and he talked a good game. He stepped up and said, I want starting quarterback money, even though I've only ever been a backup quarterback, and they gave him starting quarterback money. And so now you're going to be stuck where they're going to maybe pull like a Minnesota, where it's like the sunken cost fallacy coming into play, where they might stick with Brissett longer than they should, and there's going to be a Tyson Bagent-esque contingent of people wanting to put Beck out there, I'm sure. So that'll be an interesting one to keep an eye on.
How long was the deal for Brissett? 3 years? Do we know? offhand?
I don't think so.
I
I'll look
think
it up.
I think that sounds
I,
right.
I can't be. I can't be any more than 3. To do more than.
I
3
mean, I was assuming it's going to be a 2 or 3 year
1 year.
contract.
1 year.
Oh, it was
but
1
1
year.
year.
1 year
wow.
at 15 and a half though, which is
That's a pretty big chunk.
Which is still
Big.
3x what it was going to be.
I'm
so-
sure it's got a bunch of accelerators built into that.
there's a
Is
lot
that
of
guaranteed?
incentives. There's more in terms.
50. Oh, so it's 15 million base, 21 max with incentives.
21 max, yeah, with incentives.
That's
Which
still,
is
that's a big chunk of change.
Oh, yeah.
A 5.8
but 1
bonus
year.
and an 8.64 option bonus. Yeah, it's a big contract. Listen, he's a good
Played his
backup.
cards right.
He's put good tape out there when he's
Yeah.
been in the game, and
He's
could-
shown it out there. Not
He could-
consistently,
he-
but he can string
Exactly.
together a highlight reel. Yeah.
Right. He can start, I feel like, in the NFL. It's just, I think it was a little presumptuous or preemptive for him to start demanding starting QB money. But good on him for getting it. But yeah, I think that's just going to lead to a very interesting, if Beck keeps putting on good tape right now, it's going to lead to a very interesting situation where, all things being equal, I think they would have maybe went with Beck if he would have kept his original contract. But now that they've sunk some more money into Brissett, it'll be interesting to see how short of a leash he gets, or if he gets a little bit of length because they've sunk some money into him. But
Yeah.
interesting. The Minnesota
It's true.
QB battle is apparently over for now.
Yeah, right?
For now.
It was a
And much more
short
meme,
battle, short victor. Yeah.
Short king.
a lot of
Yeah,
a
right,
lot of-
exactly.
the meme content.
Oh, don't you
Pandora's
worry.
box has reopened again.
Don't you worry.
Yes,
There's lots
Yeah.
of content coming.
there is lots. My X feed has not been kind
Yeah.
to Fort Kyler.
Yeah. I
It's been
bet.
pretty.
Especially
round
in
has
that
been especially
division.
brutal. Yeah, it's been brutal. It's been bad, and yeah, we'll see.
Watch him ball the hell out.
Right. Watch him pull a.
Who, Kyler?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
on.
Well,
Is
first of
there
all,
a-
I don't think for a second that wasn't the
What is that?
right choice. Like,
Oh, it totally was.
like that's there. Like, I hope he balls out because that, like, as much as I've dogged on Kyler and we lost Cody again. As much as I've dogged on
We
Kyler,
don't need him. We don't need him.
We don't need Cody.
Yeah. The next Call of Duty release date is October 23rd, which is terrible timing for the Vikings. So
He looked.
I had to look it up. I'm like, I was like, is there a Call of Duty being released this year? Oh no, terrible news!
Oh,
Like,
no.
terrible luck.
That's
No.
freaking funny, man. I forgot totally about that one.
Yeah.
But JJ is just, he's not good, man. And
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
I said it when
why-
they drafted him.
I don't know why nobody
no.
saw this. Like, come on, man. Like, nobody saw this other
They
than us.
drafted him
And
so high too.
so high. So
Yeah.
high.
No, I don't. I mean,
he was
Kyler.
He
Kyler
was like a was he like a top, he was top 10, right? But he wasn't like 102 or anything, right?
No,
He was.
I
I thought he was
top
like
10, yeah.
mid first. I thought he was mid.
yeah, I
first.
thought
Let's
he
see.
was somewhere like 13, 15, or somewhere around there.
Yeah, he.
10th overall.
So okay, so he was top 10, but like it wasn't like 103 or anything like that. But regardless,
but still.
But wait,
that
did
was
Minnesota-
still astronomically higher than he should have gone, given he averaged like 12 and a half passes a game
Did
in
Minnesota move up
the year they won the
to get him?
championship.
I can't remember. Did they move up to get him?
I don't.
I'm
No, I don't think
asking.
so.
Every question that I'm freaking asking, and we're having to go to the.
I know because
I already have it. I'm just
Everybody's-
scrolling
yeah.
down. I'm just scrolling. I don't think they did trade up for him though, did they?
No, but like Bo Nix was drafted after him.
Well, yeah. No one has a crystal ball. I mean, Bo Nix was also like one of the oldest quarterbacks in the draft,
Understandable,
wasn't he?
but like if you like, I know nobody has a crystal ball, and like I'm not trying to say just because Bo Nix had a good season in Denver means that it should have been clear as day that he was bad, but it should have been clear as day because JJ McCarthy never put anything on tape. Like there was no like.
So I think their thought process was JJ was like 21 when he was being in the draft. Bo Nix was 24 when he went to the draft.
They're taking a
like,
huge swing.
well, JJ, yeah, he at least showed that he can compete at the highest level, made it to the championship, all that stuff. He's got 3 more years to catch up to where Bo Nix is. You know,
like he's the perfect example of like a high school rah-rah quarterback that's surrounded by a bunch of blue chip talent. Where he goes out there, puts the eye black on, and just screams and shouts and gets everybody fired up, only to go out there, 2-step, turn around, hand the ball off, game over. You know, like that's all you got to do. You know, like I never saw it, and I love to give players and QBs especially the benefit of the doubt that maybe there's more to their game, and there's always that 12th round Brady out there that you can, you know, draft and turn into, but I just never ever. I just only saw that as a massive gamble.
Yeah, and Mendoza has McCarthy written all over him too.
Kind of does,
in my mind.
In my opinion too. Yeah. So we could be revisiting this. Like basically Mendoza could save JJ McCarthy's career by taking the heat off of him for being an even worse gamble at first overall. I won't say he'll save his career because I don't think JJ is going to play much in the NFL, but he could save his skin in terms of like the talking about who's a bigger bust, you know, because of the proximity with which they were drafted.
He'll pull a Mitch or a JF1 and he'll bounce around the league.
Yeah.
And then he'll be done. You know. But don't discount Kyler's ability to pull Sam Darnold this year. And he's got the weapons.
Yep. I think this is going to be a really interesting year for him because this is by far going to be the best offensive weapon.
What is? Yeah, I don't know.
We don't need Cody. Just.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I'm over here closing applications on my computer.
It's all good. But this is a really good season. Like this is a maker. This is not a make or break, but kind of is. Like it
absolutely
put up or shut up.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, this will by far be the best offensive weapons he's had around him. And like I said, he is massively slept on as far as talent goes. He's not done it consistently because he's had some injury issues, but that was the same comment that was made about Lamar Jackson earlier in his career. It was the same thing, you know, Christian McCaffrey. Like, yeah, he's great when he's on the field, but
and he's got the coach now too. So
yep. So I think that he will be when we get to the end of the season, barring injury, which also is part of the equation. I'd genuinely think he'll finish as a top 10 quarterback this year. Genuinely.
That's a bold statement.
We've talked about it
Put it on the board. I think he finishes if he holds that job all year long with Justin Jefferson. Am I gone again? Can you hear me?
No, we can hear you. You're good. You're good. You know what that is though? That is a
Nostradumbass predictions.
Oh.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're still on.
You. Yeah.
Now, you guys froze and then you came back.
Oh no!
Did you hear me the whole time?
Yeah,
do it again, Andy.
Yeah, I told you that was a
Nostradumbass predictions.
Did you get that? No. Did anybody get
that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it my internet?
Prediction, I don't know, man. You're looking fine right now.
Yeah, you look fine to us. Yeah. I don't know if mine got any better, but yeah.
It actually did get better.
Both of you freeze like completely.
Yeah.
Audio, video, everything. So I don't know. But you guys can hear me and see me the whole time.
The whole time.
whole time.
Thank God I'm not over here like mother.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just
an eye on
keep
it.
talking.
Just keep talking. Just assume that until you ask us a question and then nobody gives you an answer.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I think if he has the job the whole year with, Justin Jefferson, Addison, Hawk, all these weapons around him, I genuinely think he's a top 10 contender for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know you've been a stan for Kyler Murray quite a few times on this podcast. You've gone back and done the research and shown that he's been in the top 5 in QBs in fantasy at least plenty of times. So I think there's smoke there for sure. And like you said, given the weapons, I think that there's no reason why, if there is smoke and there's fire behind that smoke, we should see it this year, hopefully.
I also just think that if JJ is his closest competition, JJ is booty cheeks, and there's really no competition there. So
Right.
I mean, that is also factoring into that relatively safe from having his starting job taken. But
Right.
Plus, JJ may be gone before the season even starts. I think at this point if you're going to go all in on Kyler, I think they're going to try to move him, I would imagine, just to get him out of there.
You think so?
That's what I'm hearing.
watch him go to either the Browns or
Oh my God.
he goes to Tampa Bay because they're not paying Baker. They're not extending him.
They're looking for a Baker Mayfield 2.0 just to come in and
Right.
give him, 4 years or 3 years of decent
Okay,
football.
so you can't say that about Baker. The numbers are good, not bad, not terrible.
No, but I don't think they had that expectation out of Baker Mayfield. They just found
he was a gap quarterback that turned into
exactly
a long
that worked out.
solution.
Yeah.
That worked out.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He pretty much came in right after Brady, right? I don't think.
Yeah.
Did they even have anybody after? Yeah. So that was total stopgap.
It might have, but anyway. But yeah, pretty much.
Type, figure it out. But
Right.
But I'm pretty sure he came
Am I
in.
going to do that to the group today?
I'm pretty sure he came in pretty close after Brady, and I think it was stopgap, and they caught lightning in a bottle with him, a resurgence in his career, and I feel like maybe to Cody's point, they might be able to take a swing at 2.0 with JJ McCarthy there on that one. Who knows?
It'll be interesting to see how that shakes out.
But you mentioned the Browns, and the fucking
Oh yeah,
Browns
Tom
are...
Brady 2020 to 2022, Baker Mayfield 2023 to present.
There you go.
There you go.
Very cool.
You guys are
All right,
frozen
well,
again,
you
but
t-
I'm gonna assume that you can still hear.
We can still hear you
we can see you
100%.
again.
Yeah. Sean,
okay.
Sean says good news. He can see you too, but he has 5-year-old chaos happening, which, God, I know
Those are
all
always
about
fun.
that. Yep, that's always fun. You spoke about the Browns for a second too, and now we got the Browns. Yeah, they're in pretty much no better shape this year than they were last year at this stage, trying to figure out what's going to go on with their quarterback situation. I think I posted it too. Some account is claiming that they've already made their decision that Shedeur Sanders is out and Deshaun Watson is likely going to be the starting quarterback. I don't
Sunken
know
cost
if
fallacy.
Yeah, again, another sunken cost fallacy.
I mean,
We'll see.
60 million or something like that, fully guaranteed.
In terms of hot takes, that is probably one of the coldest because it seems fairly obvious. It just seems like some account. It was like a fake account of a guy who's sometimes been right enough to where he's looked at
Sears Tower.
No, it was kind of like the Sears Tower. Yeah,
Was it Adam Scheffler?
No, it wasn't Adam.
Yeah,
Scheffler.
right.
Because he was never. I don't think he was ever right to begin with. But it was some guy who's been right, and then there was like a spoof account of this guy who has sometimes been right, trying to get in firsties and say, make a steaming cold take that Sanders is going to lose the starting job to Deshaun Watson. And
Deshaun doesn't have to try very hard.
No, he really doesn't. No.
So yeah,
but it's weird though because depending on. It's like it's like your echo chamber. Depending on where you're at in the NFL sphere, you get such wildly different reportings. I feel like on Shedeur Sanders, Sometimes I feel like that people are saying that he's doing all right, and other times people are like, this guy is fucking worse than he was last year. So it's like, what is
hot
it?
Garbage. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In any event,
I have heard though
Year two.
that Cam Ward for Tennessee looks like a different quarterback this year, and he already finished the last season really well. Started slow with the famous like I'm gonna keep it a buck. We cheeks like it's like I'm gonna keep it. We suck like
keeping it
But,
buck, we ass.
That's it. Yeah. But no, apparently he's coming out with like a completely like.
He's primed. He's primed.
He's primed and ready to go. And
They
they
have a ton of
got Cornell
weapons, but-
Tate. Well, they just drafted Tate out of Ohio State, which is the number 1 wide receiver taken in the draft.
Right.
So
Right.
but
But around that, though, as we know,
Yeah.
one receiver doesn't make a team. But
Yeah.
it's a good start.
Better than no receivers.
Better than no receivers. This is true.
Yeah, the ghost of what's his name from he played for the Falcons. What's his name? Like 31-year-old. Oh damn it! Come on, the Titans wide receivers.
Oh shit. Yeah, Hopkins, D-Hop.
No,
No.
damn it, Calvin Ridley.
Oh,
Calvin Ridley from he was basically Julio Jones' replacement.
Right.
Blew up as like a top 5 wide receiver his first year after Julio left, and then he like walked away from the game for a little bit and took like a mental break.
Wasn't Ridley also on the Falcons?
That's what I just said.
yeah, that's what he just
Oh,
said.
did you say? I was going to say. I thought you
Yeah.
said something else. Sorry.
No, the Falcons. And then he's there along with, funny enough, Wandale Robinson, who was another slept-on wide receiver for the Giants last year, is over there. I wouldn't be shocked if he starts the season as their wide receiver 1, just because he's another one of those that was just kind of always consistently kind of landed in that like wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 range in fantasy, but like always got drafted outside the top 36 or whatever the hell it is.
This is why this whole foray into playing fantasy football with the two of you is going to go really, really poorly for me.
Great segue. I was actually going to ask if we wanted to announce that we have
Sure.
news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
I don't have an intro for this, so I'm making one up right
for
now.
that one?
I don't have a ramp, so I'm just making it up. News. Here we go, fellas. We have decided amongst the 3 of us that we would like to get all of you guys involved in this in some way, and what better way to do that around the sport that we so love together than to create a fantasy football league for us.
The BLS
Woohoo.
Fantasy Football League.
So, starting this year, we will have the
Beer
inaugural
League Society League.
Beer League Society League. Little bit from the Department of Redundancy Department, the Beer League Society,
The BLSO?
Fantasy Football League. Be on the lookout. We will advertise it everywhere that we can, but we are going to have a sleeper-driven fantasy football league this year. Don't know yet the full details. Probably for year 1, we're just going to keep it light, keep it easy. Have everybody join, no buy-ins, no punishments, nothing of that sort. See what we get.
There will be punishments every week that you show up. Someone's getting dragged. Someone's getting dragged. I promise you that.
And I think we'll at the very least do some sort of
I'll do my Blake Shelton.
Worst host. Yeah. We'll do a worst host drag of some point at some point.
There we go.
We could do that. We can fuck around within us 3, but I don't.
We could definitely do some graphics of like,
for sure.
Right.
But yeah, so we will be doing a draft, and we will be also live streaming said draft. So we will coincide it probably with our live stream for the week. I've got graphics in play.
Andy's worked up some really cool graphics.
I've worked up some pretty
sleeper APIs.
Some pretty cool stuff. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Join our league if you want to. There'll be more details on how many and what everything is, involved in that. But at the very least, be sure to, if you do join, join us live for the podcast where we will be live streaming the draft with all the graphics and having a lot of fun on that. So I'm super pumped about that. I think it's a great way to get you guys involved. Everybody can at least figuratively put their money where their mouth is, and we'll see how this whole thing shakes out afterwards, because I know we talk a lot, but I am very curious to know how I stack up amongst a lot of other people. The one thing I've noticed about fantasy football is you're either a lot better at it than you think or a lot worse at it than you think. So it'll be a lot of fun. So join us for that one. Yeah. Jason's over there already telling us like he's gonna lose, but
I'm excited about it though. Yeah,
Cody said to dig me out of the cellar too many times, so I'm like, "You sure?" He's like, "Make the move."
Just do it. Yeah. It'll be fun. We'll like I said, first year we'll keep it lighthearted. We'll just go out there and have some fun. We can talk about it. It'll give us topics to talk about on stream. I think the graphics and the concept of live drafting while we're on stream will be a lot of fun for you guys. So let's do it.
And I'm sure we will have some sort of leaderboard weekly recap segment where we kind of go through some boom bust, all that.
I'm just I'm teasing, 1,000% teasing.
No,
we absolutely
it'll be fun. That'll be fun.
It'll be good. Good deal.
Sean's in.
Beautiful. All right.
All right. What else do we have on our docket?
We got plenty of stuff. What do we want to talk about?
What's next on our? What
we got some injuries. I guess we could talk about some injuries here.
Let's do that.
Yeah, we can go through them rather quickly. We got Ricky Pearsall done for the year, part of Substation,
which is a bummer.
Yeah. Jalen Walker also done for the year, promising that one hits close to home, doesn't it? Promising.
Right.
Yeah. For us, on our close to home, Luther Burden's out for the first month, I believe, of the season. But even worse, our biggest defensive free agent acquisition, Kobe Bryant, the Super Bowl caliber safety, is now out. Originally was reported he was going to be out for, I don't know, like 8 to 10 weeks. Now out 4 to 6 months. So that basically puts him at most of the season.
Yeah.
That sucks for us.
That sucks bad.
Not to mention a rash of injuries on the defensive side already, which makes us primed for regression. Everybody's talking about it.
I'm choosing to ignore most of that stuff and just hope that the fact that Ben Johnson has already said that he's going out for blowouts every week on the offensive side to cover for the fact that we are. He wants to score the most amount of points in NFL history, which is going to need to.
Yeah,
kind of.
For what it's worth, just to give you a little bit of an exhale, Burden is not predicted to miss the first week of the season, or first month of the season. He's projected to miss the next month, which is all of preseason.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Yes, he could be back for the first game. He could be back.
I completely think that's complete. It's completely precautionary at this point. They're just they're putting him on the shelf and just and also with all the stuff that's going on with Kyler Gordon.
Thank you for tagging that. Yeah, thank you for that.
Kyler Gordon and Jalen Johnson last year with soft tissue injuries, they're taking it real careful.
Dude, the Kyler Gordon stuff's starting to get a little weird though now too. Like
it is.
People are saying that he's playing games and trying to stay off the field, and I'm not happy about that one either. But in any event, our secondary is just fucking looking terrible right now. Right. So, but yeah, like losing Kobe Bryant sucks. The one thing I did hear though, this is pretty good news. Ozzie Trapillo, our big time tackle draft pick from last year, who ruptured his Achilles, was it? I think pretty sure.
Patellar.
That's right. It was the patellar.
Hey. He is bad, nasty injury.
Nasty injury. Usually a year and a half, if you even return. I heard that he is already ahead of schedule and is not being ruled out yet for returning even early this season. Yeah. So that's some good news on that front, I guess. But
it is wonderful to be young and healthy.
Right. So. Back when the hangovers only lasted one day, if they happened at all, you know.
Exactly.
One day
exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So those Anything big on the Cincinnati front, Cody?
Yeah, what's going
As far as
on?
injuries?
Nope, nothing out there. Not putting anything. I'm not throwing any names
Say
out.
anything?
Nothing.
Yep. Not say anything. Nothing. Or else Joe Burrow will
Nope.
go down with a stub toe for the year.
Never heard of her. Never met her. No.
What's going on with the Bengals though in general? What are you hearing?
No, yeah, it seems like a lot of.
You are such a homer, and I should know.
Nice. After all the Bears shenanigans, that's love it.
Suck it.
Love it. He had that one queued up. That was
I
nice.
did.
That was
You
nice.
did.
That's
Rules
hilarious.
for rules for thee, but not for me.
Right.
I spent some time on that when I had to get it out there. I didn't want to pull it on myself, though. I will pull it on myself plenty of times throughout the year. Don't worry.
There
Nice.
we go.
No, but I am
You,
genuinely curious. Hearing anything on the Bengals?
Yeah, the crazy part is, you could have easily just been like, oh, Ocho Cinco pulls up to camp, and then just threw me out of the butt.
Because he
Yep, Ocho Cinco showed up at camp, but
Yeah.
Bears
basically,
At Bears camp.
right.
wearing full Bears coach regalia, sparking a huge conspiracy that he might be joining the coaching staff in some way, shape, or form. So yada.
No, I guarantee you he came in some freaking asinine outfit, right? And the Bears, McCaskey was like, no, you're going to put this shit on because you're not walking out there like that. And
Yeah, he came in a Bengal skin thong.
Yeah, he definitely showed up in like Bengals. Yeah.
That's
No,
exactly
for
what
everything I've seen, it's been a feisty
see that.
sprint, like preseason already. Not just like the fight in the beginning, but like, basically
Which we didn't get a chance to talk about. So yeah,
right,
it was Jamar
right.
Chase.
No,
right?
yeah, there's a Jamar Chase scuffle week 1, day 1, with the defense, and they got off like, no, we're out here trying to push each other to be the best we can. Like, of course we're getting in each other's skin. You think we're not going to talk smack on the football field? Like, once we get out there, like
any as long as there's anywhere there's cameras in a or in a camp, you're gonna find that shit. You can pick it out anytime you want. It's not.
Yeah.
There, I forgot. There was some other team that just recently had a similar thing happen to them. Focus. Yeah. So.
But
yeah,
no,
you
it
can
seems
find
like
it.
Dexter Lawrence is coming in. I mean, making it a nightmare for Burrow. So like they're saying, Jamar Chase was saying like, no, he's a pain in the ass. Yeah, like it's like all of our wide receivers are getting faster, running faster routes, cutting off our routes because we don't have enough time for a route to develop. So we're figuring out our timing really well.
Nice.
But no, it seems like a different vibe this year than it has in years past. Where like in years past it was like very hopeful and like, oh, hopefully like, oh, this could be your year, and like this year it feels like no, like we're done dicking around. Like it's not funny anymore. Like now it's like now they're like getting in fights because they're like trying to like one up each other because anything less than perfect is like not acceptable, which has not been a common theme even in the best of years. We were always just so happy and excited to be relatively relevant. That any win was exciting. Now it feels like it's a little bit of a different wind blowing in Cincinnati, which I'm about.
Yeah, same.
good.
I mean, we can echo that in the Bears on the Bears side too, but I do get it. I totally agree with you. It's like you guys have been you've been considered the ceiling of your seasons has been relevant for quite some time, that now you need to take that next step. And it's like no longer can you be the team that overachieves, you need to be the team that achieves and then or underachieves. You need to be the team that achieves or overachieves in order to take that next step. And to our basically from our perspective, we're kind of at like where you were, like a year or two ago, where we're like, we need to do the same thing. It's like, no longer, if you want to take that next step, you can't just ride on the coattails of winning in the fourth quarter off of Caleb Williams' miraculous plays. You got to start actually winning games before that and stuff. So
Joe Burrow just needs to make it through a flipping season.
Exactly. Yeah.
Hurt.
Burrow needs that so much for his career right now.
It's our offensive line. Yeah.
What's the talk right now about that? I mean, I got to imagine Cincinnati fans' patience has to be wearing a little thin with the injury bug that's been biting Burrow in the last couple of years.
Well, and the hard part is, it's not even Burrow that we blame. It's not that he's like delicate little flower. He's getting sacked 30 times more than the next closest. He's getting destroyed every game all season long. Like,
and your GM has done barely anything about it.
So, well, and what sucks is so the year that we went all in on getting our offensive line, he stayed upright. We had the best offense in the league, but we had the worst defense in the league, and we couldn't win any games, even though we were scoring 45 points a game. So then they go all out.
Chasing leaks over there.
Huh?
Right.
You're chasing leaks. Like, you're trying to cover
right.
By the time you cover up
right.
one leak, there's another leak over there.
Exactly. Yep. I kept saying it's like the freaking Hydra. Like, you cut one head off, two more take its place. Like, so I feel like this year, last year there were a lot of question marks. That we had all the drama about contracts between, T and Trey and all these different players, whatever.
Right.
There has been none of that this offseason,
right.
which has been
good.
Wild.
That's good.
Well, oh my God, it's such a nice change of pace because it's been years. It was Joe, and then it's been T Higgins for freaking half a decade, and then it was we got to save money for T and Chase. They're coming up, and then it was Trey and like all these things. So it's nice to have that not be an issue this year, and we improved our offensive line in free agency and our defense significantly in the draft.
Yeah. And that's what sucks about being a GM too, is I feel like you can your window where you reap the benefit of the things that you do is like so small. It's like you can set, like, there's no way to set yourself up for 5 years of success without getting lucky or selling your soul to the devil or something, or being a baseball team with no salary cap.
Right.
Had to throw that in there.
Yep.
Like, there's basically there's no way to do that. Like, you're just living kind of like 3 years, I feel like, at a time, the way contracts line up. Like most, like even big contracts are like usually like 5 years, but when you have enough 5-year contracts being signed, you don't do those all in 1 year, so there's going to be some overlap. It sucks. Like, being an NFL GM is a tough job.
Oh my God, it's terrible.
Where you get maybe 1 or 2 years where you guys are at right now, where it's like, we don't have to worry about contracts right now. We just have to figure out about how we can bolster and cover some of the holes, because a year from now, or 2 years from now, you're going to have to deal with contracts again. It's like, it's chasing your tail.
It is nice. Like, we are limping out. We still have all the arrows stuck in our back. So, like, but it is nice that there's a ceasefire. Like, at least a brief ceasefire, Yeah. But there's a lot of things finally going our way after like back to back years or whatever. We were like Super Bowl and AFC Championship and all that stuff. We had the hardest, like one of the top 3 hardest schedules, like 3 years in a row. And now, since we played so mediocre the last few years, we have one of the easiest schedules in the draft and in the league. So if we can time that up with if we can time that up with a healthy Joe Burrow season in a just middle of the road defense, we'll be just fine.
Yeah,
that is true.
Cool. We got, speaking of people who don't have to sign deals, there are some people who did have to sign deals. And there are a pretty decent.
Paid.
Yeah, people getting paid right now. We got 3 running backs, which I only have 2 listed here, but on our notes. But we got Bijan Robinson signed a 3-year, $75 million extension. Gibbs signed a 3-year, $67.5 million extension, and I believe who's the last one? Jonathan Taylor, Taylor. You're right. Yeah. Basically, from Jonathan Taylor up to Bijan, up to Gibbs, they all outdid themselves by $250,000 AAV. Incentives were shifted around, whatever. But big year for running backs, absolutely.
Especially after the last few years where the rhetoric on running backs was just so low, Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice to see some of these big dogs getting paid big money again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of
Great.
interesting how that all shook out. You got Zay Flowers over there getting 4 for 140. That was pretty crazy.
Which is what?
Wild. Absolutely wild. I don't understand that one at all. I mean, I know he's a good back, or good receiver, but Jesus.
They
man.
don't throw enough to pay somebody that like a wide receiver that much money. But
Agreed.
regardless,
Taken to the cleaners, and then we got Darnell Wright, homer take right there. But I mean, finally the Bears just straight up paid a man, Darnell Wright. I mean, that one was not difficult to see because Poles drafted that guy, and he's largely regarded as one of the best draft picks that Poles has made. Also comes from a position that he's familiar with. Makes a total sense, but he will be the highest paid person at his position for 4 at 116, resetting the market for offensive linemen. So good on the Bears for getting that one done.
Yeah.
But
I hope that doesn't come and bite us in the rear as far as cap is concerned, but it will.
You know what? That's
it is what it is.
It exactly. It is what it is. Like you had to see that coming if you're a Bears fan. He's not gonna like cheap out on the one draft pick he can hang his hat on at this point right now is saying, look, I did that. So of course he's gonna give him the bag. And if we're willing to give him the bag, we might as well. It's a good position to give the bag to. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that guy walk after next year, whatever it was. So.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true. Good moves. Good
moves all around. There's probably more, but that's all that I listed in terms of big name ones.
Right on.
On the other side, we have. Let me check this real quick. We got a little bit of baseball. Go ahead.
Talk that baseball stuff.
Before we go before we transition out of the NFL, a few things that I thought were hilarious. The first one being the Kirk Cousins Maxx Crosby fist fight or whatever the hell that was that got them both kicked out of practice and the next practice. Which, like, dude, what is it about that city where, like, it's like you got Kirk Cousins, Mr. Dude, shirt tucked into his jeans, over here fist fighting Maxx Crosby in practice. Like, you got Mendoza over there.
Raiders bring out the dog in you. That's what it is.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
like I said in our last podcast. Yeah, Nando over here sitting next to his grandma in the draft room, and then he's
Yeah, we were talking about. I think we were talking about that. Nando shows up to like the ESPYs or something with some big titty goth girl over here, like
right.
Yeah,
like that escalated quickly. Like
he spent like 2 months in Vegas, and all of a sudden he's showing up with some goth influencer on the ESPY red carpet. Kirk Cousins is
when he shows
fighting.
up to week 1 in a do-rag, I'm gonna lose
it. Yeah, he's going. He is embracing it. He's gonna be the tatted Nando before week 1 even. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
get himself gold tooth.
And then Drake. I guess Drake has some goth girl now that like won some contest that he's like palling around with or something like that. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it looks suspiciously the same as Nando's girlfriend. So.
Drake May?
No, Drake. Like the singer Drake.
Oh, the singer Drake. Yes. I was like, wait a minute.
Rapper Drake,
yeah. Oh, I did see that.
If somebody wants
That's
to
hilarious.
If somebody wants to look that up to see, like, compare the two pictures to see if it's the same girl, because it looked, I mean, like goth girls are all kind of the same, right? But they look very similar to me, but
interesting.
Yep, somebody's Googling that one, right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if we,
I'm not going to be the one. I don't want that in my history.
We're not going to,
No.
Yeah, anyway,
let's talk some Major League Baseball. While we were not on the air last week, with the trade deadline had passed, and guess what happened? The fucking Dodgers once again swooped in and managed to steal the bell of the ball, acquiring Tyreek Skubal from the Detroit Tigers, who were at the time like 2.5 games out of a wild card position, and they dealt
which is outrageous.
They dealt their top ace pitcher to the Dodgers,
of all
places. Yeah. basically, that means, gentlemen and anybody else listening, let me clear my throat for this one. We are not going to play baseball next year, and I hope you guys are all happy about that one because the Dodgers fucked us 1,000% on that one. There is no way.
You know what's funny about that, though, is wouldn't that be bad for the Dodgers? Like, because those contracts, if there's a holdout, they lose a year, right?
They lose a year. Not only that, but I have to imagine if it goes anything like the one thing that I have to compare this to, which was the NHL collective bargaining agreement a few years, whatever it was, like probably 10 years at this point back. I don't even know what it was. But there was so many bad contracts in the NHL that they sat down during the next CBA and had to agree that we can't do, not only can we not do these contracts going forward, but we also have to penalize those people who made those contracts to make it fair. Because if we, like it's term and it's all, it's like the NHL had like 12-year contracts where they were backloading all the money, a lot like what the MLB is doing right now, to the point where you've got a 12-year contract. If you sign a collective bargaining agreement in year 3 of that, there's still 9 years where you're getting away scot-free with that contract before you have to turn it over and agree to the current bargaining agreement. So you look at like the Ohtani contract where everything, like the term is wild, everything's backloaded. If MLB signs a collective bargaining agreement, what are they going to do with those contracts that were signed legally under the current bargaining agreement that just hamstring any other team against them for 9+ years until that contract turns over and they can now sign a new one under the current bargaining agreement? So in the NHL, they actually instituted penalties, and the Blackhawks were as my team were some of the ones to have to feel that, where if you signed a massive term deal where you backloaded all the cap in the end, not only did you have to continue to pay that cap, but under the new bargaining agreement, you had to pay a penalty for those years as well too. And I have to imagine that the MLB might look to do a very similar thing. So very much so does not benefit, in my opinion, does not benefit the Dodgers. They're selling out, and probably have been for the last 3 years, try and get their chunk and then figure out what to do afterwards, because it's been 2 years, probably could be 3 years. That might be worth it in their mind, to get 3 championships and then figure it out later.
It's a shorter window. Yeah. Well, I'll say this. I just looked up the Dodgers total salary commitments right now is $100 million more than the fourth
lowest.
Highest team in all. The fourth highest team in all of the MLB, which is the Philadelphia Phillies, which is also star-studded. Right. So the LA Dodgers are $430 million,
and they will owe over the course of the next whatever, like for all the contracts that are currently signed, they will owe over $1 billion of deferred money for those contracts. $1 billion. So yeah,
that is wild.
That is basically setting the market for what the Players Association will be asking for, and they're not going to want to give up that golden egg of a goose. Meanwhile, the rest of us, anybody who's not the Dodgers, is like, what, ownership wise, is like, what the fuck? Like, how can we compete against this? We need a salary cap. Therein lies the impasse that will most likely kill the entire 2027 MLB season. Thank you, Dodgers, for that one.
I mean, Miami, you could add the bottom 3 poorest teams and still not be paying what the Dodgers are paying.
No, absolutely.
Actually, quick, Matt, 4 here. Bottom 4 teams.
Yeah.
You could combine.
They screwed everybody.
It's wild.
As usual.
Wild.
But again, not operating illegally, doing
right.
No, I mean they're doing
doing what
Which
they
is
can
the
do.
problem.
Exactly.
Which is the problem. you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
To the point where there's been some speculation, and this borderlines on tin hat takes. I won't play it because I actually have some tin hat takes if we get to that. But this borders on tin hat take territory where there was some ownerships groups on the lower end of the spectrum that were saying, or some people were speculating that the lower ownership groups were colluding to give the Dodgers everything they want in order to bring a spotlight to this incongruency. And so they were saying, like, if the Dodgers come calling at the trade deadline, give them everything they want, because if you look at it, we put it under the microscope and realize that this can't continue. There will be negotiations. We're going to have to sacrifice.
And they're
the
out
season.
from under that contract that they don't have to pay for next year.
Well, or yeah, exactly. They're out from, yes. The Dodgers would be out from that contract, but it, you know.
No,
like,
I'm talking about the team that trades away that really expensive player.
You're right.
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. But like, yeah, there's some people that think that there's a conspiracy just to roll over for the Dodgers so that they can be made an example of in the collective bargaining agreement as to why there needs to be a salary cap, and the rest of the league will capitulate, you know, or the MLB will capitulate and say yes, we need to, and then hopefully there'll be some is as weird as it feels, because I never liked that about the NHL thing too. It's like, you're gonna penalize me for a contract that was legal in this bargaining agreement, but then now under the current one I have to eat this because I made a bad contract that was legal in the other one, you know, like.
Right.
I think that everybody's thinking that maybe that will happen with the Dodgers, and they'll have to eat most of the, you know, like the risk, or the you know, eat a lot of the results of that bargaining agreement. But I thought that was kind of interesting. I could see
what
it being
I do
true.
love is that the fourth cheapest team, which is Tampa Bay, is one more win than the Dodgers, and they have 25% the salary
Yeah.
that the Dodgers have, or the payroll that the Dodgers have. Over here, moneyballing.
I like that, and I like the fact that Tariq Skubal's first game as a Dodger was against the Cubs, and we fucking waxed them, so that was good.
I did see
I like that
actually.
one. That made me happy.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right.
But,
Well, we got tin hat takes, and you're gonna do a tin hat take, and then we gotta
Yeah, we could do
our
some.
memes.
Yeah, we could do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
there's lots of stuff. All right, let me cue up the old tin hat takes. Fuck, I'm drunk. That was the wrong one.
Free your mind. Free your mind. See beyond what they want you to see. Beer League Society presents Tin Hat Takes.
I was gonna say, I guess
Oh, he's got
someone's
the-
coming in.
He's got
There
the
it
hat on.
is.
All right, let me.
He's on
back
a
in
roll.
time.
He
Try to
he
get
found
back
a
in
swizzle
time.
stick and his tin hat.
Yeah.
All right,
This
I
is
got a couple.
this one's always at the ready.
Oh no.
All right, I got a couple. This first one's kind of stupid. This made the rounds on the MLB. Where are we at? Control here, play. Did I?
What's an unpopular opinion that you have?
This is going to be crazy.
I love it.
Babe Ruth never existed is one that I like.
Oh my god.
wow.
Really? He never
Yeah.
existed.
I heard some pitcher with the Mariners, what's his name? Salcedo? You remember him?
Salcedo, yeah, lefty.
I think he did some podcast on Zoom when he was like going down the rabbit hole with somebody about how Babe Ruth never existed. And I was like, dude, that's
Wow.
awesome. Like,
Wow. So you're going to double down right now?
well, it's like we always talk about how like the game's evolving, and like people might as well have been like underhanding the ball to that guy, and he's regarded still as one of the best players ever, and might as well dive further into it and be like, well, maybe he just never existed.
I love it. I love it.
That's crazy.
That's a good one.
That's a good moon landing picture. Like,
Yeah.
are those pictures real?
Yeah, the moon landing.
I don't really want to get into this.
Fucking wild. So apparently Pete Crow Armstrong thinks that Babe Ruth was never existed. It was all made up. And so I just went back to go find that podcast that he referenced. So here's the setup for it. Here's Tyler Saucedo.
I don't think he exists. There's not a lot of videos of him playing. It's just like one of the same video that we always see him trotting around or doing something. So we're pretty strong on that. He doesn't exist. And that Ted Williams hit that 500-foot homer or whatever it was at Fenway. Yeah, that never happened either.
The Babe Ruth thing I can actually be open-minded about because it's always that same one video of Babe Ruth, like in black and white, takes a swing, fast trot around the bases, that's it.
You got a lot of time in the bullpen. You're going to cover pretty much every topic you can.
Did you guys walk out to the Ted Williams seat?
Yeah, and we sat out there and we're like, no chance. No chance back then. It was anybody hitting this, and it's like, guys like David Ortiz with metal bats can't put it out there. There's just no way that they're doing that back in the day with whatever kind of wood they were using. We all like to get into, conspiracy talks like that. Everyone brings a different point of view into it, but we're all pretty much the same.
So Sato said he used the word we. So there's discussion in the clubhouse.
Basically, what I'm taking away is that these guys sit in the fucking bullpen all day long and have nothing to do but to come up with stupid ideas and chase theories and stuff like that. Which
it's a bunch of relief pitchers and people who only pitch every few days, find a way to entertain themselves.
And not to mention the fact that these guys are so far removed from the Babe Ruth era. They have he's Santa Claus at this point to them.
Right, which so we can refute some of his claims, there's only one video. Okay, yeah,
it's relatively new technology.
You're born in the 90s, man. Your entire life is on video right now. Of course, back when video was brand new, which I had to. I'm not full disclosure.
He's closer to the Matrix than he is how Babe Ruth was born.
Full disclosure, though, I did have to Google whether or not Babe Ruth lived during the video era. And he did. Of course. Yeah, he did. It was. I mean, it's not.
There is video of
him. Not video.
Right. But no, it made me think.
Film.
It made me think because we grew up in an era where film was readily available, but I think these guys would just assume that a guy from the 1930s or whatever his era was would be able to be filmed when it's not that wild to think. It's plausible, I guess, but I did the research and it was he very clearly was during the film era. I just don't, like most people our age, very easy to think he just doesn't
the film
have
era. And it even
there's just not you don't have that level of access to film the same amount of footage.
Then.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
but these young bucks think that because there's not a lot of film,
right? That
all of a sudden he's not existing. And I will say that as a big PCA fan, it kind of hurts a little bit for him to say something. I don't know how I think he was being like in front of the show and just like thinking about, oh, remember that one time Saucedo was talking about it. I don't know if he believes for real that Babe Ruth didn't exist, or if he was trying to like just be provocative for the show.
I would throw this out. That's a pretty judgy take, considering we're on a podcast with a bit dedicated to tin hat takes, and the guy in the middle there is wearing a tin hat. Let's back off on the judging.
No, you're not wrong about that.
A little on the tin hat take.
You're not wrong. Yes. Facts. No, I mean I like a good tin hat take. I just think that particular one seemed very, very weak. Very weak. And
it's crazy talk.
It seemed like he was parroting back what some other guy, did or whatever, but who knows.
They got what he wanted, which was replays.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, here's another one. All right, this one's going to be a little bit long, so you're going to have to chill with me. It's just fucking space and shit. So here we go.
The dark between the stars should not be there. Pick any direction and follow it outward. In a universe that goes on forever, that line has to end on the surface of a star. Not near one, on one. There is no direction that misses. The same way there is no seeing out of a deep enough forest. So the night sky should not be sprinkled with stars. It should be solid. Every point on it as bright as the face of the sun all night, with no gaps anywhere. The dark is the thing that needs explaining. The obvious escape is distance. But distance dims a star without thinning the crowd. Look twice as far and each star sends a quarter of the light, and there are 4 times as many of them. The two cancel. Exactly. Shell after shell, forever. Going farther buys you nothing. The sky is dark because the universe has not been here long enough for it to be bright. The stars are out there. Their light is still crossing. It has had only about 14 billion years to make the trip, and past a certain distance, it simply has not arrived. The first person to say so was not an astronomer. In 1848, Edgar Allan Poe, writing a prose poem, put it almost exactly right. The voids could only mean that light from that distance had not yet had time to reach us. Physics took another century to agree, and the prediction was never wrong, only early. The sky does glow evenly in every direction, filling every gap between every star. Expansion stretched that light below red long ago, so your eyes have nothing to report. Point a radio dish anywhere at all, and it is still there. The black overhead tonight is not a hole in the universe. It is the part of it still on its way to you. And the darkness is only the shape of how early you are.
That was too deep, man.
That's not a tin hat take. That's just science.
No, it's not. It is.
Yeah.
It is, yes.
I was like, wait a minute.
That's what I was trying. That's what I was trying to explain. But I feel like it jives with the whole.
It's cool.
Space and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that and like my mind was kind of blown a little bit. And we've talked about this in other tin hat takes. So it just further reinforces some of the tin hat takes that we've had where it's like, we were talking about aliens and the concept of like there could be aliens out there. It's just a matter of they have not reached us yet because the fucking universe is so huge,
Right.
Like it's just.
Well, we said the same thing about dinosaurs. Like, if someone 70 million light years away from us looked at Earth right now, what they would see is dinosaurs walking around because they didn't go extinct until 67 million years ago. So like that distance,
Right.
it's just however far away they are is what they're seeing. So if it takes 7 million years for them that light to get to them, for them to look around, that's what they would see.
Exactly, and that's kind of like, again, like when you're talking about aliens, it's like depending on how far away they are, if everybody subscribes to the same theory of relativity and time and stuff, they would maybe look at our planet and not even see us yet, and not even know to go out to reach out to us because they're so far away that they don't see our civilization and see that we're trying to reach out to the cosmos ourselves.
Right.
Exactly. Like they're just so far away that like we're the ones reaching out to them, but when we reach out to them, the amount of time it takes for that signal to reach them and them to receive it and then in fact return
And
a
then
signal
send back. Right.
It's just too massive, and we'll never experience that in our lifetime, and with our current understanding of physics and our current technology, you know. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, there is an additional tin hat take that I forgot to add today. It actually didn't happen. It's a tin hat take that didn't happen. Do you guys know what it is?
No. Please tell.
Today is August 12th, and we were supposed to lose gravity at 9:30 Central.
Oh yes.
Oh, that's right.
For 7 seconds.
For 7 seconds, you're right. Yeah.
It did not happen. Yet another tin hat take is foiled.
It was today too, right? Yeah, today.
It was today. 7
You're right.
seconds at 10:30 Eastern.
We talked about it too, right?
Mm-hmm. A couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
actually,
it's
more
like
about a month ago.
10:30. It's like we could be experiencing it right now because it's 10:34.
Well, I think we know. No. AM.
AM.
Oh, AM.
AM.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I think we would have known. Things would have lifted off for 7 seconds.
Was I awake at? Yes, I was awake at 10:30.
Don't even get me started.
9:30 Central.
Just shut up right now.
What was the theory again as to why that we would go gravityless?
It is Project Anchor, I think, by NASA.
This was an intentional human project?
Yeah. Well, yes. So there's a viral rumor gained massive traction across platforms like TikTok and Instagram, claiming that intersecting gravitational waves from black holes would cause a temporary loss of gravity on August 12th, 2026. The hoax alleged that NASA was secretly spending $89 billion to build bunkers for elite personnel to survive the event. So yeah.
I wonder how many people strap themselves down just in case, you know? Like,
right.
You know?
Didn't happen. We did have a total solar eclipse.
Gravity right now.
Yeah. We did have a Perseid meteor shower, and a 6-planet parade this morning. So
it wasn't nothing. Just not a loss of gravity.
Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Uranus, Saturn, and Neptune gathered in the dawn sky.
You said Uranus.
No, I was waiting on.
Anyway, I was actually kind of looking forward to losing gravity for a little bit, but it didn't happen.
You know, you could have if you just take the right amount of hallucinogens right before. I mean, granted, 10:30 in the morning or 9:30 in the morning for our time, a little bit early to be taking hallucinogens, but you know, whatever.
Is there an ideal time, Andy?
I mean,
just kidding. I'm just wondering. Kidding. I'm just asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend, yeah.
So, anywho, all right.
Well, that's yeah. That was basically all I had for Tin Hat Takes. Does anybody have anything else to cover before we go into our penultimate segment?
No.
I
don't think so.
No. I guess it's not memes anymore, right? We renamed
It's not. It's internet wins because it could be anything. Wins. It could be memes. It could be cool things I find on the internet. I've rebranded it. Here we go.
Okay.
It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time.
The internet wins.
All right, yes. I know it was jumpy. I'm sure it was jumpy for everybody else. I'm going to fucking figure out how to fix it. Okay. All right, first one. We are now officially 5. This was last week. 5 Mondays away from needing 70 points between Jalen Waddle, Rashee Rice to beat the guy who auto-drafted his team. There you go, Jason. That should be some motivation for you as to why you can always win your fantasy football team. Even if you auto-draft. If you just put it in an auto-draft, there's always going to be some Monday where you're going to need 70 points between 2 guys just to win.
That's true. That's true.
All right, this one goes back to a very old internet meme, if you guys remember this one. Not a fan of Gladiator 2, but I like Pedro Pascal's black and blue outfit.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, I got the reference.
Okay, you caught the reference.
Yeah.
Did you catch the reference, Jason?
Is that a like a Mandalorian reference or something?
No,
it's the old dress.
Yeah, there was that dress on the internet where everybody was like, is it black and blue or is it gold and white?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember that. I always thought it was the black and blue. I never saw the gold and white. Yeah, never saw the gold and white.
There was plenty of times I saw both of them. So I think somebody eventually figured out what it was, but who cares? All right, let's move on. Tony Romo. We didn't get a chance to talk about Tony Romo. So now we've got I've got a smattering of Tony Romo memes right now. So the first one is hosted by 3 former NFL QBs, the new podcast on Spotify entitled Roughing the Passer.
I will tell you what, putting the one gentleman aside because he's pretty much a horrible human being. The other two, no. Cuddy and Romo in a podcast would be freaking gold.
They would be.
Oh God, that would be a vibe of a show.
It would be a vibe. It would be a vibe.
Can you imagine him? James Winston pops in. Like, I'd watch that podcast.
What a massive pull right here. Tony Romo and Tiger Woods dual autographs with the game used beer tabs.
Yeah, love that.
I like that.
What with the money?
Carrying on, Dallas Cowboys update the Tony Romo jersey for Hall of Fame. 0.09. They just keep coming.
He's just buzzing.
Oh yeah.
He is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
All right, Jason sent this one. Tony Romo.
His workout. This is what he does. Opening that right hip and then whipping that left hip. That's where he gets all his power. Maybe you can see golfers doing the same thing. And here he look.
I saw a similar. I can't remember if it was shared in our group chat or not, but it was like Tony Romo reportedly did poorly on his field sobriety test, and it just shows that video of him warming up down the line.
Yeah,
oh no, did I ruin it?
Yeah,
nice.
You didn't ruin it, but yeah, that was just another. There's so many good ones.
So many.
That's
almost
awesome.
as many as Kyler Murray gigs. This one, I love this one.
Yeah, CMC in the substation outside of practice. What if the 49ers electrical substation is actually Christian McCaffrey's evil lair where he drains the power of his team in order to keep himself healthy?
Seriously. Well, it may have been a little more true than we thought, because now the spotlight's on him. Now he's all of a sudden got stiffness again in his calf.
He's got tightness.
That's what it is. Tightness.
Yeah, because he hasn't sucked enough of the energy out of his.
No, it's
dead
hamstring
teammates.
tightness. Hamstring tightness.
Yeah. Which is what he had the last year that he missed the whole season.
Yeah.
Was the exact same thing, like preseason, he's experiencing tightness in his hamstring, and then he missed the whole year.
Yeah,
the whole year. Yeah. All right, the next one is Marvin Harrison has been kind of talked about quite a bit, but I thought this was kind of funny for 2 reasons. First of all, the video is, could Marvin Harrison Jr. catch COVID in 2022? But even funnier is the thing at the top. Mom, are you bringing her home a girl from Christmas this year?
Nice.
That's hilarious. Yeah. I love that the day funny. After that first practice where he dropped all those balls or whatever, the Arizona Cardinals came out with a highlight reel of all these amazing catches that he made the rest of the week, because he was just absolutely getting
damage control
on the internet. He was getting absolutely bombarded. They look so bad.
I got a smattering of Chargers memes coming up because I'm sure you guys have seen some of the Chargers stuff coming out of camp. I hope you have, because it's been pretty hilarious. First one, This is when your franchise has you practicing how to drag yourself off the field half paralyzed. You should consider your life decisions. So you got Herbert army crawling off of the field, which is hilarious.
Nice.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, but Herbert does not deserve to be to skate by without criticism, because I don't know if you guys saw this, but he proposed to his girlfriend and then immediately had her at camp, locked in his first camp practice. Him and Madison some beer, just canoodling. Sorry for the choppiness, because I'm sure it's choppy, but
yeah,
pretty great.
I did see that old Harbaugh came, and we all know his infatuation with his boy, Herbert over here, Herbie.
Oh yeah.
So the fact that he came out and said that he had to have a conversation with Justin about distractions.
What's appropriate for camp? Yeah. There was tons of coverage on this on the internet where people were like defending him, like, bro, I don't even care. I don't care how many Super Bowls I need. You want me to win. If I land in Madison beer, I'm just gonna sit there and do what I want to do on the sideline. But the Chargers, without a doubt, are going to be the greatest team to watch for content this year, hands down, because I'm sure friends of the show remember from last year that we had tons of great content from Harbaugh, including what it takes to be a Charger, hooking your nipples up to the car batter. one of my favorite memes of all time. But now they've got fucking McDaniel core over here too, as the offensive coordinator. So we got a little bit of McDaniel core. Hopefully this plays.
Anybody else fired up for practice? Man, we should go do that now. Deuces. Yeah, he. To be clear, he wasn't as nervous as he was proposing, but he was still nervous. I think Max's work ethic is astronomically higher because he's definitely not the most athletic in his family. I'm not excited that I'm completely unprepared for an indoor press conference, as I'm wearing sunglasses inside.
He's back. He's back.
He's back, baby. He's back.
This is just meme gold. I'm going to be subscribing to every fucking Chargers social media post out there. I can't, McDaniel is fucking hilarious. By the way, I forget what the comedian's name is. He's like best friends with a comedian, and they do a podcast, and it's hilarious.
What's his name? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, they grew up together. They're
they grew
telling
up,
stories about when they were 8 and would lie to each other's moms.
Yeah. Now it all makes sense that this guy is literally just one of us that somehow made it into the NFL as an offensive coordinator, head coach, whatever, and it's awesome. It makes me appreciate him even more.
There you go.
My God, I died at this one.
He does look a lot better. He literally looks like he's clean after leaving Miami.
He does. Yeah. After leaving Miami, yes.
Yeah.
But Kenny Pickett, this was his breaking story as he was named the starting quarterback for the Hall of Fame game. I can't. Those fucking hands.
Yeah.
I love it.
Savage.
All right, rolling into the Kyler Murray memes. Here we go. The first one. Kyler Murray being named the Vikings starting quarterback.
I still love that every year. It's been the same meme for the last God knows how many years. But
I'm here for it.
The we dem boys.
Right.
Kyler Murray's going to be my new Matthew Golden for the year. He's going to be. Anytime I see a Kyler Murray short meme, we're going to throw the Matthew Golden treatment out there.
Sure.
All right, we got Kyler Murray on the field here.
Whoa, look at Kyler go! Get back here, little guy! Can't catch me! He's like a kid out there!
All right. Yeah. Sorry, some of these are fucking choppy and shit, but whatever. Here's another one.
One back.
One more. Right there. Go.
That's Kyler Murray spotted working out at a local gym after being named the team's starting quarterback.
Up. Two.
I love it.
Up. Three. Go. Up.
Impressive.
4.
It is kind of impressive for a little kid. I'm not going to lie. All right. ESPN The Ocho over here. We got $1,500 or $15,000 on the line on fucking Pop Darts, of all things. I just want the Pop Darts. You don't even have to watch this. You need to watch to the right. The dude celebrating, who it's probably too choppy. I apologize to fix this, but the dude shot a fucking firework into his dick.
Wow.
All right. So we're gonna move on here.
We have this game. It's impossible. The Pop Dart game. Yeah, it's impossible.
All right. So for the musical outro for the week, I found this Hall & Oates versus Notorious B.I.G. fucking outro, and it just fits too much. So here we go.
It might be hard to handle, but like a flame that burns a candle, a candle feeds a flame. Yeah, what I got full stop, a thoughts and dreams to scatter, and you pull it all together.
I like it.
And how can explain?
It's too good.
Well,
Right?
when you make my dreams come true. Well, you.
All right.
You make my dreams come true.
I know Cody's desperately trying to do this, but I don't know if he will or he won't, but those, my friends, are the week. The internet wins of the week, really, but all right, that's all we got. Any I guess Cody's probably not going to make it back in. He's saying he's having some technical issues.
Yeah.
So we'll close it out. Jason, thank you for joining us tonight, everybody. Thank you to Cody. Thank you to Jason. Thank you to Lean Green and Sean Sparks and everybody who chatted us up. We love you guys.
We'll see you next time.
Back. We'll see you next week. Yeah, we'll be back next week. Hopefully a little bit cleaner. I'll figure some things out. But keep an eye out. We will definitely make sure to get the word out on the Beer League Society first annual fantasy football draft so that you guys can join us for that one. And as always, please like and subscribe on all of our socials if you like our content. If you don't like our content, do it anyway because God damn it, we need it.
We'll use it.
The internet doesn't win, by the way, he says. Cody jumped down. He says the internet does not win, apparently, in his house. All right, friends. Thank you guys again. Jason, any parting words before we get out of here?
Look, watch some football.
Watch some football. We'll be back next week.
It's time.
It is time. Inject that football straight into the veins. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Yeah.
Peace.